Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of BaseLine, where Kings talk sports. I know y'all like. It took you motherfuckers long enough to drop episode 10. We've been on a little bit of hiatus. I had some
life is life and people.
Life is life for real.
And life has been life in a
major way.
And we ain't got paid yet at all. We ain't paid at all. We still begging for a check right now. Y'all ain't supporting us not yet. We begging for a
we in the trenches. Yeah, we doing
we
this.
Begging for a check now, people. Right, exactly.
I'm talking about fried chicken endorsement.
When did we get a fried chicken endorsement?
A lollipop endorsement, pause.
We need one. Fuck him.
Oh no!
We'll take an
We'll
take an endorsement.
No. Wait. We some grown men. I can't be doing no lollipop endorsement, dog. Nah, bro.
Hey, I don't think we need to do a lollipop endorsement. Not in today's day and age. That shit might take a turn. I don't think that's gonna stay in the right minute.
Hey, Charms, if y'all listening, send that over to Raw Sex Podcast.
See, I already knew what to expect. I ain't surprised at all. I'm good.
God damn it.
Boy, Mike Thomas let anybody in the baseline know, boy. He let anybody in the club. He let Raw Sex Podcast come on this thing. You already know it's about to be some shit. All right, let's go.
They shouldn't even let me in the building.
But hey, you got to give me some credit. I didn't bring him and Smash in here together. So I do the live.
This would never been no show. This would never been no show.
I utilize some type of conversation.
We need to get Smash on here for episode 11. I smashed his ass in week 1 of a podcast.
Pause.
You did what?
You gonna make a
on fantasy football.
This is a family show.
On fantasy football. On fantasy football. Damn.
Moving along. I'm back in my podcast. I'm back in my motherfucking podcast mode. Moving along. Back to sports.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, well, shit.
I knew better too.
You most certainly did.
I knew better.
You know better. Don't start with the lies and the bullshit. Now.
I did know better to say that.
The smile don't give it no justice at all.
Hell no. Now he want to clean it up. Ain't that a bitch?
Damn.
Yeah, clean it up. Nothing. It's already messing up as hell. It is. It's all good. Let's go.
You know you done fucked up, right?
I can't wait to drop this fucking clip to see.
There you go. You definitely dropping this clip.
I'm dropping this shit. Yeah. He done fucked up today.
Boy, it was at that moment he knew he fucked up.
God damn it.
All right, man, let's go. What you got?
But yeah, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 10 of Baseline. I am Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas is me. I've been here with my big brother EJ from down there in Louisiana. Know what I'm talking about? And we got an amazing guest in here. This man loves raw sex and sports. At the same sometimes he likes them both simultaneously. Let's give it up for my boy Dominique from the Raw Sex Podcast. What's happening, King?
Thank you.
You ain't no better. You ain't no better with that damn introduction.
You ain't no better with that. I appreciate you for inviting me on. I appreciate
it. He laid the threshold for this bullshit. He laid the threshold for this bullshit. You accepted it. I said, okay, I got to follow suit.
I would expect nothing less.
What's up?
I didn't expect nothing less.
Okay, well, quit acting like this your first motherfucking day. Now, know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody.
It's a shock effect.
Episode 10 Baseline where King talk sport. Know what I'm talking about? We gonna start this off. We're gonna start this episode off with a quote. Look at these motherfuckers, man. They arrive 15 minutes before practice and leave right after. Fuck, I look like passing them the ball. I don't trust them. That was the quote by Kobe Bryant in a conversation with Phil Head.
Yep.
EJ, when you hear that, well, we'll start off with Raw Sex Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Start off with my boy Dominique. Dominique, when you hear a quote from Kobe, what are some things that come to your mind when you hear that?
Oh, he knew they were some bums. He knew they wasn't putting in that work. So he had to hold them accountable. Hey, you don't touch the ball, pause. If you ain't in practice on time and ready to work. God. Hey, you ain't gonna let y'all get. Hey, y'all ain't get me that time.
God damn.
Yeah, ain't get me that time. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. Y'all better not slip up.
Fuck.
Y'all bet not slip up.
Through this episode. I ain't got time for this shit. So EJ, when you hear that quote, know what I'm saying, what are some thoughts and viewpoints that you have on that?
Take your ass to motherfucking work.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying to all of his co-workers, take your ass to motherfucking work. The end result to that was basically he saw people in there just basically, okay, we understand that you have a job. You have a highly paid job, sir. I'm staying in a little bit after practice, and I'm coming in before any of y'all motherfuckers. What do I look like passing y'all the ball if y'all ain't gonna put in the extra effort that I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to get on my level. And the evidence was clear when he was asked, let it be known right now, Kobe Bryant did not volunteer. He was asked to be a part of the redeem team. They needed him. That should give you all the explanation about Kobe went about his business as any of the athletes that you can think of. The man was about his business. And once everybody saw how Kobe worked, you had no choice but to get yourself on his level and get yourself on his schedule. Now, I get it. If I was on Kobe Bryant's team, I'd be like, Kobe, practice over. I'm heading home. I got a life outside of basketball, dog. But I promise you, you're going to get every ounce of me in this game. You're going to get it all.
Pause.
Moving along. Moving along. Oh, you up next, Mike? Oh, I ain't worried about it because you up next, Mike. You up next. Just be prepared. You up next. You up next.
I guess it's my turn to.
Yeah, you up next. You next. You gonna get it. You gonna get it as well too. You gonna get it as well.
Man, at the end of the day, that was a little bit more than just a quote. That was something that everybody can apply to life.
Mm-hmm.
Life is filled with a lot of days where you got shit that you don't want to do, where you got to prioritize things, and it's like it's not enough hours in the day. Nobody gives a fuck about that. When it's time to get some shit done, it's time to get some shit done. Fuck your emotions. Know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that. Oh my God, I'm tired. My back hurt. Get your punk ass up and let's get this shit done. Know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be an hour. It's only gonna be 3. No matter how long the work day is. Get in, get it done, get out. And that's as real as it get right there. All of these fucking excuses. You're not gonna be able to get shit done making excuses for everything with his time, especially when it's time to get some work done.
But he also knew they was using that Laker lore and living that Laker lifestyle instead of getting the work done. He like
that's all it was.
We hear about winning championships. All that's out here out all night long with Iggy Azalea, Nick Young, and all that other shit. Now we ain't here to get this work in. So if you ain't about that, then hey, take that jersey off. You remember he stripped the Bammers of his shoes, told him to take his shoes off.
Yeah.
Had the Bammers out there playing with Payless on. So now you ain't gonna wear no Kobe's on. You ain't wearing no Kobe's on your feet.
and threw the bitches in the trash.
Threw them in the trash.
You see, one thing I'll say this as well too. I ain't had no problem with the player. I had problem with the man, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. See, the problem is Kobe didn't have no real niggas to play with. That's what it was. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can come on with that hooping and hollering and cussing me out if you want to. You gonna get cussed out fucking with me.
Well, he ain't had no problem with them. Matt Barnes said he ain't had no problem with you.
Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. Matt Barnes was gonna knock the fuck out of him. That's why.
No. It was about putting in that work. Matt Barnes put in that work. If you ain't about putting in that work, you can't open your mouth.
But hold on.
It's like you going to work every day, and a nigga who come to work 3-4 hours later won't open their mouth and talk to you. You putting in 10-12 hours. He coming in putting in 3-4 hours and barely working.
You can't say shit to me because our work
but let's be real. Matt Barnes ain't no question about his work ethic,
and that's why he can talk.
But still, in all, everybody know on that team, you let your ass say something crazy to Matt Barnes if you want to. I promise you, Matt Barnes would have knocked the fuck Kobe the fuck out.
Yeah, it's gonna be horizontal, leaving practice.
Black Mamba my ass. The head of the snake would have been cut off. I'm telling you that right now.
Whoa. But Matt Barnes already knew he was about that life when he tried to fake the pass at him. So Matt Barnes wasn't gonna punch at him after that. A nigga didn't even flinch.
But that's basketball.
Hey, man, I'm gonna flinch regardless. Fake the pass right there. A lot of Alabama's jumping. Kobe didn't even jump.
We ain't talking about the game though. We ain't talking about the game though. We talking practice.
I'm not talking about the game right now.
Not the game that all three of us love. We talking practice.
Let you pull that Michael Jordan shit on me. If you would have swung at me, you would have been swung back on, bro. Trust me. I'm telling you that right now. Rest in peace, Kobe. Hey.
Well, Kobe didn't swing at nobody.
No, he didn't.
From what we heard.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
From what we heard.
But he did cuss some people out. And you trust me, you've been cussed out back.
Ain't nothing wrong with no words. Words ain't hurt nobody. But Michael Jordan punching Bama's in the face. Now that's a whole different story right there. That's a whole different story about manhood right there.
But here's the thing though. Michael Jordan beat up Steve Kerr. Kobe Bryant fought Shaq.
True.
Yeah. Why? That could have been the end of your whole career, sir. But hey, that's another story for another day. Let's move it along.
I mean, that just speaks to how
your dumb ass would have get in the fight with Shaq for what?
Young and dumb.
Like if you
want
if you want the ultimate example of how many fucks Kobe gave. Kobe was willing to go toe-to-toe with Shaq because the work ethic wasn't there.
But see, we all said, and I think everybody said, Shaq was a different type of cat.
Still is.
What I mean by that is this. In his mind, he didn't need to put in no damn work.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got to put in work just to deal with fucking me. Why I got to put in work when everybody is still, and I'm still as dominant as ever at my size, and can't nobody deal with me?
But hindsight being 2020 in Shaq eyes, he done said he should have did the work.
He should have. Yeah. And to be honest, if he would have done the work, he would have been more dominant than he was.
Yeah.
One could say he'd be more dominant than he was.
Mm-hmm.
But
that was just in between the 3 and them getting 5 straight, bro.
And that's what Kobe saw though. So Kobe saw that in him, and that's what made Kobe mad.
But still, in all, even in their 4th year together, that man was still averaging 36-12 consistently. There was not one night off from Shaq. You was gonna get hell dealing with Shaq, and he was gonna put up 36-12, 36-12 every single night. That man was just unbelievable. Hands down, one of my favorite big men.
And even one of mine as well. And even 20 years removed from the 2004 Lakers, I still believe that injuries dethroned the 2004 Lakers. Because, I mean, if you go into the finals, Shaq, Kobe, D-Fish,
they were a stacked team.
A healthy Karl Malone, and a healthy Gary Payton.
There was no reason for them to lose that finals.
You hoes were supposed to get thrashed.
Yeah, they supposed to. Nobody saw that happening.
Nobody saw that happening, especially with that team Detroit Pistons have. I look back at that team, I was like, nah, one of them boys should have been starting.
Split 8 sitter. Are you fucking kidding me?
The only person that should now that whole lineup was Chauncey Billups.
Or she.
I'll give you she. Ben Wallace is
no.
Yeah. Amazing.
Detroit had a fucking squad that season though, bro.
But
them injuries the Lakers had, that was all they needed, bro.
But you gotta look at that lineup and the players that they have. Who out of that lineup of the Detroit Pistons with Rasheed Wallace, outside of what he said, out of Rasheed Wallace and Chauncey Billups, who was really supposed to be starting at eight? Who could legitimately start for another team?
Rip.
Yeah, but his game predicated on pretty much coming off the bench. If you really think about it, most of his game was coming off the bench too as well. Like a lot of his game, like he was a solid 2.
Yeah, but
he would benefit coming off the bench too as well.
I mean, he started his whole career just about.
He started though.
He did. I give it to him. Yeah. But he wasn't keeping up with boys like Dwayne Wade coming up in the pipeline and everything else like that. He wasn't doing none of that.
That was a little bit later down the line. He didn't need to, but he didn't need to though, because their defense was set up for him not to have to worry about that. When you have Rasheed and Ben Wallace and Tayshaun, all you got to do is
Tayshaun Prince just benefited from an injury.
All you got to do is tie them out on offense and have them chase you around and then funnel them to the paint where you got Rasheed and Big Ben.
Right. But I still say Tayshaun, that boy Prince should have been like that boy benefited from injury. That boy got that starter job off of injury. That's all it was.
Shit, no, he got that job because
the boy acted bad when he got in there.
He got that job because they didn't draft Melo. Because remember, they supposed to draft him Melo.
They were supposed to draft Melo.
They drafted Darko Milicic instead.
They drafted Darko Milicic instead. Yep, you are absolutely right about that. They were supposed to draft, and he ended up going to the Denver Nuggets.
Yep.
That's a shame. That was a shame. I said, y'all some dumb asses.
That was Larry Brown, though. That's what you get when you get Larry Brown.
Oh, they did have Larry Brown on that. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That dude, I swear to God, his last name is Doodoo. It's Brown and his last name is Doodoo. We might as well just call it
Larry
Doodoo
Brown
Brown.
would have done the fool if they would have drafted Carmelo Anthony in 2003.
Damn, Carmelo. Shit.
Carmelo would have had a ring.
How stupid.
Damn, Carmelo. Now that you have said that, now we can actually look back and say, and just a sidetrack for just a moment, Carmelo had a bad start to his NBA career from jump.
That's it.
No, because them Nuggets teams was like that.
But they really didn't put a team around him, though, man.
No.
They really didn't until the legit team.
He had a team.
They had a lifeless squad after that.
You know what the problem was? They was out in the West. That's the problem.
But they could compete.
Minnesota, Dallas, San Antonio, Prime Phoenix, LA. They was out in the West.
That was a lot.
That was the problem.
That was a lot, bro.
But he still had the talent to compete with them. It was clear that he was on the wrong team.
No. That was young Melo. He was in Baltimore, Shakespeare.
Yes.
No. I'm talking about he was partying. He wasn't about putting in that work.
Young Melo was scoring, dog.
Young Melo was scoring, but he wasn't putting in that work.
Yeah,
I'm talking about he was partying. You ain't hear him say that Damon Stern had to pull him into the office and say, yo, you need to stop what you're doing.
Right, he did. Yeah, he did.
Like we see
and
what
that's
you're
when
doing.
he really started putting in the
running
work.
with the Bloods out there in Baltimore. You need to stop that.
You need to stop that shit. Yeah, he did.
Smoking weed out in public, Melo. You need to stop that.
Right. They did.
All these DWIs, you need to stop that.
Damn, man. Yeah.
But if he would have ended up in Detroit, he would have had that ring early.
Very early. But the thing about it was, like I said, coming out the draft, I've said this. Mike Thomas already knows this. I said this. It was okay. LeBron James, yes, he was going to be the first pick of the draft. We all knew going into that draft, LeBron James was going to Cleveland straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Off the rip.
Cleveland got the number 1 pick. Off the rip is LeBron James. Because Melo had a shot and because he just got fresh off a national championship in that draft, they said, yeah, LeBron was going to be the first pick. Carmelo was going to get a ring before LeBron James because of the simple fact of his skill set being that he could score from anywhere. LeBron James never really had a shot coming into the NBA. It was Melo that had it.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody slept on D Wade, and D Wade won a ring before all of them with the help of Shaq.
Yeah.
That boy went ballistic on them Dallas Mavericks in that third game. I was like, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He went ballistic. He said, I ain't no way going to let this slip away from me.
I'm down here in Dallas eating buffalo wings on my couch at my mama's house.
And you jumped over to Miami after that game.
And I was forced to have to say, this is one of the most amazing niggas I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen no shit like this before.
That's the craziest thing. Dwayne Wade, the 4 horsemen of the NBA that changed the game. Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony. And Dwayne Wade got a ring before all of them.
And now, the topic of the evening that I'm not that excited to talk about, but we got to do it because it's my job. We're gonna call this segment. Doomsday 2.0 with a question mark.
Not down.
We're gonna talk about these.
The girls.
We're gonna talk about these damn Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna discuss
the Cowgirls.
I'm gonna put my big boy pants on and take all the smoke that comes with it. Now,
could I go ahead and repeat what went down this season though? Could I repeat all of it, especially in the off season?
Go ahead.
One thing that these Dallas Cowboys claimed, their defense was legit before Trayvon Diggs got hurt. I will concede to that. The defense was going to be legit.
Let me stop you there. Was it legit or was they just played bum teams? See, you look. I'm getting to that. Let me say this. And this will put this in pure context for you. I get it. Before the season started, we looked at this from top to bottom. From the D-line, from the linebackers to the DBs they acquired. We said this defense was legit, right? I'm not going to say linebackers. I'm going to say the D-line in the secondary.
Cool. To each his own.
Yeah.
So this is what the defense said to themselves before the season started. Micah Parsons, the captain of that defense, put a little stank on it. Said we was going to rival that of the 2000 Ravens defense.
He did say that.
Not only that, this fool Mike McCarthy said we're going to establish a new offensive system geared around Dak Prescott's talents. And it's going to be appropriately called, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to put it on the screen for you once again. Texas Coast Offense.
Coast Offense. And let me explain to everybody what the Texas Coast Offense is.
You ain't got to explain nothing. The handshake said it all. The handshake said it all. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron. Just go ahead and bro.
Sure, it wasn't thrown to the other team offense.
Hey, it may have been. It may have been.
It wasn't.
It may have been.
Team offense.
It's supposed to. But check this out. Check this out. The Texas Coast Offense is supposed to be a Dak Prescott friendly offense that makes his decision making easier.
And he still decided to throw it to the other team.
I can't make this
shit up. Are you colorblind?
I can't make this shit up, man.
He might be.
These boys are in all red. Your team is in white and powder blue. And you throw it to a sea of red targets, sir.
So,
back to your
what happened this season with the Cowboys is that the end of the day,
Jets didn't have an O-line. Giants didn't have an O-line, so your defensive line looked like it was like that. They finally played somebody that was ready for some bully ball, and they did y'all dirty.
So dirty.
I'm gonna say what nobody in Dallas is.
In y'all offensive shit.
I'm gonna say what nobody in Dallas has the balls to say. The expectations that were placed on the Dallas Cowboys were terrible because the Cowboys are built on a weak foundation. We basically walked into this season pass ready, but not run ready.
You're not even pass ready.
You're not even pass ready. You're not even pass ready.
Y'all more run ready. Y'all more run ready than pass ready.
Hell, Zach Wilson was run ready.
Yeah.
We just gave up 200 plus yards.
You talking about your defense? I thought you were talking about your offense.
Your offense was run ready.
Your offense is run ready.
Your offense run ready.
Okay, you talking about your defense. We basically went into this season. It's not that. Is it
stop the run? They got exposed in the desert last.
No. The thing is, they know the run is your man Michael Parsons side. He can't stop the run
at all.
He like Derek Thomas. He good at going to the quarterback, but he can't stop no run
at all.
Run
he can't stop the run at all.
What's your man skip 11 from heaven? Run to his side. Wherever he at on Madden, go ahead and hit the.
To be honest, here's a good reason why.
And your man Vander is slow.
But here's the thing, though, too. Here's another reason why we could actually say Michael Parsons' weakest thing is stopping the run. He can't stop the run at all. Look what happened to him last year against the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
How they ran that repro option.
And
Jalen Hurts literally played with his fucking mind.
In the first game of the season, the Giants, that first drive, the Giants ran the ball down your throat. All that happens, they got that field goal got blocked, and then they just panicked. I don't know why they panicked. They ran all the way down to the 20 and then got a penalty. And then Daniel Jones can't throw the ball, and they kick the field goal, got a block, got a return, and then they panic. They supposed to ran the ball right back down your throat again.
Because they dressed this defense up to be feared. And that's not the case.
They dressed this defense up to be feared. They dress this defense up to be feared when their quarterback drops back, when the opposing quarterback drops back.
Really what
that's it. If your opposing quarterback drops back and they can't block for shit, chances are your quarterback is going to get killed.
And you know what it is? It's playing with a lead. See, if you got a lead, you can attack the quarterback. So they can't.
But the defense was giving them the lead.
Yeah, they can't run the ball.
Defense was giving them the defense of doing all the damn scoring.
Yeah. They can run. They can't run the ball. You got to pass. So what's going to happen? They on you like motherfucking wolves out there. But when you got the lead, they can't do that. I can run the ball.
And then my next question, Mike McCarthy. So you developed the Texas Coast offense.
The Texas Coast.
And you mean to tell me that the Texas Coast offense is only good enough for generating field goals, bro?
Field goals will get you beat.
Hey,
especially in the playoffs. Field goals will get you beat, especially in the playoffs. If you can't score in the red zone, that's a problem.
Y'all were
field goals will get you beat.
In the red zone last week.
They couldn't even score against the Jets in the red zone.
Y'all had 20% efficiency in the red zone last week.
They didn't score against the Jets in the red zone.
That is true.
Let's kick 5 field goals.
They can only kick 5 field goals against the Jets.
Come on, Slim.
The Jets.
Your offense is terrible. While Kellen Moore got San Diego out that thing looking prolific.
And I'll be honest.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way. And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. In a few weeks, we actually play the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah,
I think that's an L.
Oh, that's going to be an L, regardless.
That's an L. Y'all losing against Frisco and the Chargers.
100%.
Y'all gonna be 3-3.
We look. I call it California sweep. I'm calling it a California sweep. 49ers, LA Chargers, LA Rams.
Come on, man. The way the 49ers been running that ball, you know good. The way the 49ers running that ball raw, you know good and damn well.
Oh, no. I'm talking about they going to lose. No, they ain't beating the Niners.
They ain't beating the Niners at all.
Not at all. But they ain't
now see, the Chargers. The Chargers ain't got no defense neither. Now I'm gonna tell you something about that Kellen Moore.
Chargers can't stop a nosebleed.
But I'm gonna tell you something about that Kellen Moore. Stanley better watch his ass right now, because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Kellen Moore might just be in line for get that head coaching job.
He already is. He already is. They should have fired him. They should have fired him Monday. Even though they won the game, they should have fired him Monday. You do not go forward on 4-1 on your 20. I was sitting in the bar like, no, he not about to do this. Fire his ass. My boy said, you fire. Not only that game because they played against bum ass Kirk Cousins. They played against the white Dak Prescott. That's all.
That's it. But I'm gonna tell you something else that is even more embarrassing. You mean to tell me you, as a defensive coordinator for the Rams, you were a defensive coordinator
1 year though.
You, albeit it was 1 year, but you still was a defensive coordinator. How you got that defensive coordinator job is beyond me. Because what the hell are you doing playing Miami and you're playing cover 1? Man.
Don't you do that.
He shouldn't have had the job after they lost to the Jaguars. But you kept him. All right.
Miami should have been. He should have been. His ass have been gone. That's what I say. Miami, his ass should have been gone.
I would have fired him after that. Even though you won the game, he wouldn't have been coming back. Like, Slim, what the hell are you thinking? Obviously, you don't got no faith in your own skill. Your skill was to be defense. You don't even got no faith in that.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this, and I've said this for the countless times, and I've said this on my show, the MFN Podcast. We do MFN Sports every Thursday. I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna repeat my damn self. I get it. Everybody's in love with Micah Parsons. I get it. Ain't no way in hell that you can tell me that Micah Parsons is better than Khalil Mack.
Now
don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Now he is. But
numbers wise,
prime Khalil Mack, that's a different discussion. Prime Khalil Mack was a monster.
He's still a monster.
How many sacks he got this year?
None.
Okay, then. So how he still a monster? He got 0 sacks.
But come on, man. You got Joey Bosa on the other side, and you got Khalil Mack.
Okay, so they double teaming Joey Bosa, and you 1-on-1 with Khalil Mack, and you got 0 sacks.
But what they doing? What they doing with him?
Because he ain't Khalil Mack no more. He old. Father Time is undefeated.
Love Von Miller.
So now
I still feel Von Miller's a difference maker.
Oh yeah, he is. He just out right now. But he showed you. He showed you it was just injuries in Denver's that was prohibiting him from showing you his ability to be a difference maker. Once he got healthy and went to LA, they let him get healthy. He was a beast again. Last year before he got hurt, he was a beast again. Khalil Mack, that nigga on the back of a milk carton. I didn't even know he was still out there. I thought he was on the IR.
Yeah, he was. And I'm pissed off about it, man. I'm pissed off about it, man, because that's Khalil Mack. I just don't believe Stanley using him right.
That was Khalil Mack. 0 sacks. Ain't no Mac attack no more. That nigga Big Mac.
Oh, damn. That's disrespectful.
0 sacks.
That's disrespectful. 0 sacks though. Shit.
So episode 10 turned out a hell of a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. This shit was full.
So it goes.
I don't think I want him to associate it with the word "come" at all.
You said what, Mike?
This was the greatest decision I could have possibly made. Like, this is how you come back to baseline. Like, this is how, like, this is how you jump back. You take 3 months off. And you just dive in.
Have we stopped recording?
It's still going. It's still going.